Juan, yay! What's up? How are you guys tonight? Happy Hispanic Heritage Month. Are any of you guys secretly Mexican? No, that's fine. I like being the only Mexican in the room. It is like, that's why I wore this shirt. I was like, I want to give off El Chapo vibes tonight. You know? Try to get somebody to offer me free cocaine. If you do, be me, later. That's cool. I do feel like my goal in life and my destiny is to be like the best Mexican or like the most Mexican, right? Like within a mile. Yeah, because like I did 23andMe and it told me I was just like super fucking Mexican. And, like they were like, you're 2% Neanderthal Mexican. They're like, it goes way back. Like. But I should have known because like growing up, like a lot of things in my life tell me that I am. Because look, I have a cousin that likes to like work out at home, but likes go and goes to the gym to sell tacos. I was like, that's Mexican, dude. You need to make money somehow. And I should have known. Like, here's another like big red flag. Like I grew up in a house with 10 people. And then 4 of us were named Juan. Like you shared everything in the house, including my name. Like the responsibilities too, Whenever they put out one place for Juan, that would make us fight for it. Like, I was a skinny kid, so whenever people would come over, they'd be like, why do you guys have a hostage in the corner? I love those 4 Juans. They were like kind of a deterrent to making bad choices because all their life were fucked up. Like the first one that came over was my Uncle Juan. He was really fat. We had a nickname, the Cuatro Fantásticos, the Fantastic Four, because we were always calling Desmadre. I can only say it in Spanish. And he had a dry personality. He won the lottery. This is how dry he was. He won the lottery for $100,000 and then deported himself back to Mexico. That's 2 million pesos, A couple of quinceañeras and that's over. And my mom's tío, my tío Juan, he was kind of dumb, so he had a nickname Juan Burras, which just means like you're really dumb in Spanish. And I used to call him the Human Torch because wherever he was going, he was smoking a Marlboro or like a joint. It could be church, a taxi, whatever. This guy was smoking. And there was this guy my dad met at a gas station one time, and his name was John the Baptist. And I asked him one time why they call him that. It was like, well, he baptizes so many women, his dick stays wet. I was like, that's gross. But if you've seen the Marvel movies, you know that Mr. Fantastic, if you ever walk into him like in a room without, giving him, heads up, he's always going to be stretching it out. And that's why he was Mr. Fantastic. She's a Marvel fan for sure, right here. I ruined all that movie for her, I'm sorry. But you can ignore it like they did me. I was the small Juan, so I was the invisible kid. They would exclude me from activities and missions with the sole excuse that there was one too many. Imagine that lady as I'm trying to get into Honda Civic. I was like, that. I've heard the folk tales. I've kind of been going through a thing like at home. Like my dad recently got Alzheimer's, and we're trying to connect in a way, right? But now he had a goal before he got Alzheimer's. He really wanted to get like super, really fat. And then he just like forgot his motivation to do it. Like he was the most muscular man that I've ever seen. And he had the worst fighting record. He was like 0-7. He's like the Mayweather of bad luck, right? And now he gives me advice that's all food related. He was like, Juan, and then he'll like forget what he's gonna tell me. He's like, if you're ever going down on a girl and you feel too much meat in her mouth, that's her tamale. And I was like, oh my God, Dad. But honestly, he's like, Juan, that Latinas are like pasta. We were in spaghetti this time. It was like, if they grow uninterested and dry towards you, it's time to get a prego.